Good morning students, I will be discussing exercise 4.3. Now in exercise 4.3 the first sum question is cancelled. So we start with the second question. In second question you have to find the roots of the quadratic equation of question number 1. Okay, so all these these are all quadratic equation you have to find by using quadratic formula. Okay, so that is an easy question, so I won't be discussing that. And the next one is a direct again question, finding the root of the quadratic equation. Here you have to take the LCM. Okay, this is same as example 16 or example 14, sorry, this sum. Okay, so this sum question number 3 is same as example 14. Okay, so you can have a look at example 14 and solve it. Okay, now I'll be discussing sum number 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then 9, 10, 11 are not there in your course. Okay, so I'll be discussing sum number 4 to 8. Okay, so now we'll have a quick look here. Now sum number 4, the sum of the reciprocals of ages are given here. That is the age of Rahman in years, 3 years ago and 5 years from now. Okay, that both this sum is 1 upon 3. So let us see, if the present age of Rahman is x years, then the 3 years ago it will be x minus 3, and 3 years afterward it will be x plus 5. Okay, so x minus 3 and x plus 5. Now the sum of the reciprocals is 1 by 3. So reciprocal of this and reciprocal of x plus 5 gives you 1 upon 3. Okay, so here you have to take the LCM. Now the LCM here, okay, will be x minus 3 into x plus 5. Okay, so first you have to multiply that, x minus 3 into x plus 5. So you will get here 2x plus 2 and x minus 3 x plus 5 is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, then you have to cross multiply. If you cross multiply this, you will get 3 into this and 1 into this. Okay, and then expand it, you will get the quadratic equation. Then quadratic equation you have to factorize it by sorry, you have to factorize it by splitting the middle term. Okay, we go to the next sum. It is sum number 5. Now in a class test, you have got Shefali's marks, that is maths and English, which are 30 when you add them. But if she had got 2 marks more in maths and 3 marks less in English, okay, the product would be 210. So suppose if maths marks are x and then the English marks will be 30 minus x, because the sum is 30 of maths and English. Okay, now had she scored 2 marks more, so 2 marks more than x will be x plus 2 and 3 marks less in English will be 30 minus x minus 3, that is 27 minus. And when you have got product of this, when you multiply these two, you get 210. Okay, so open the brackets and you will have the quadratic equation minus x square 25x minus 156. Now change the sign, the minus will become plus of the entire equation, this will become minus and this will become plus, and then you factorize it. Whenever you have got here minus x square, see that you change the sign of the entire quadratic equation. Okay, so when you are changing the sign, the negative will become positive and the positive will become negative. Okay, and then you split the term and factorize it. Now the next sum, okay, the next sum you have got the diagonal of a rectangular field is 80 meters more than the shorter side. Okay, and if the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the sides of the field. So first we will suppose the shorter side is x, so diagonal is how much more? 60 more. So x plus 60 will be the diagonal, and the longer side is 30 more, so x plus 30. Now if I draw the diagram, if this is the rectangle, okay, this is the shorter side, this is the longer side, and this is the diagonal. So shorter side is x, this is x plus 30, this is x plus 60. Now this becomes a right angle triangle. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, okay, this side square plus this side square. So shorter side square plus longer side square is equal to diagonal square. Okay, so that is what is given. And then you open the bracket, you factorize this as perfect square, then get the like terms on the same side, you will get this as a quadratic equation, and then you can solve the equation. Okay. Now the next sum is difference of squares of two numbers is 180. Okay. Suppose you have one number as x and the square of the smaller number is 8 times larger than the next number. So the one number is x and the larger number will be 8 times larger. So it will be x square upon 8. Okay. Now the difference between them is 180. Okay, then you have to take the LCM. You take the square of this, it will be x raised to 4 and 64, x square 180. The LCM is 64 and you can solve the sum. Okay. Now there is one more sum left, that is sum number 8. Now in sum number 8 you have a train traveling at a 360 km uniform speed. Okay. Now the speed is 5 km per hour more, then it will take 1 hour less than the same journey. Okay. Suppose the usual speed is x, okay, and the distance is 360 km. So the time taken will be distance upon speed. Just now we have seen in the illustration number 16 of your textbook. Okay, then this will be 360 upon x, because distance is 360, speed is x, distance is 360. But if the speed is more then this speed, how much more? X, 5 km per hour more. So it will become x plus 5. Then the time taken will be 1 hour less. So the new time will be usual time minus 1 hour. So the new time is 360 upon x plus 5. Usual time is 360 upon x minus 1. This is your usual time. This is your new time. Okay, new time is when the speed is how much? X plus 5. Now you can solve the quadratic equation taking the LCM x plus 5 and x. So you have to multiply this by x plus 5 and 1 by both x and x plus 5, and this will be the LCM x upon x plus 5. Okay, so then we'll get the quadratic equation x square plus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0. Okay, and then you can solve the sum. All other sums are cancelled from this exercise. Thank you.